talk to somebody or some people. Excuse me. You're feeling something right now, okay? And it feels like despair, loneliness. It's like a yearning for it's like something, it feels like something was removed from you, right? And it's like you are yearning for it, right? You have this feeling of just heartbreak, like something that you loved dearly, right? And that's what it feels like. It feels like something that you loved dearly, right? That wasn't appreciated and acknowledged, and then it was taken away. And it's like everything in you is wanting it, is desiring it, is feeling like you need it, right? And you go in and out of depressive feelings and regret, remorse. And I want to tell you that that's not you. You're not feeling, or should I say, this feeling is not coming from you per se. Okay? You're feeling the people that you left behind. And this is what they're feeling because you're not there anymore. They're realizing who who you were to them, right? And while they were doing everything to push you away, everything to try and sabotage you and treated you as if you didn't exist to them, okay? The whole time they're watching you, the whole time they're doing things behind the scenes to try to get you to react, to try to get you to miss and want them, okay? And now they're feeling this. The whole time they were acting like, they weren't paying you any attention when they were, right? Beloved, let me tell you, they've never stopped watching you. Since the last day that they were with you, they've never stopped watching you. They've never stopped thinking about you. Okay, this is why you're feeling so much of these emotions, these emotional pulls, right? Like you're going through these roller coaster moments, right? This this is these people. They're missing you. They're in remorse and regret for how they treated you. Most of them are. Okay. Others of them, they're still the same, right? 40, 44 on the timer. But now that they don't have you anymore and, they are coming out of their slumber, they're realizing how bad they treated you, right? They're realizing even that the people who are around them poisoned their minds against you, right? But you know, you can't really, they can't really blame that on other people, right? Because initially they knew who you were. They might have not have known to the extent that they know now, but they knew that you weren't the things that people were saying. They knew that you were not all of this disgusting and wicked things that people were saying about you. They knew that you weren't. They just felt like they needed to go along with the crowd. They were afraid to go against the grain of the world, should I say. Now they wish that they wouldn't have listened to other people. Now they wish that, and see, some of them now are changing their environment. They're changing the people that they hang around, which is good, right? And some of them are trying to clean up their act and trying to do the healing so that they can come back into what's the word for it? So that they can try to come back and reunite with you, right? To have you in their lives again. But deep down, they know that that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. And they're looking at, thank you, Holy Spirit. They're looking at all of the time that they had. They're looking at all of the warning signs that they got, and the time that they had to actually come back and make things right with you, come back and be honest with you, come back and express their true feelings for you, and they didn't do it due to pride, due to what others would think. And they're also seeing that the opinions that they were afraid of from others, the finger pointing that they were afraid of from others, they're realizing that that really didn't matter because they're seeing these people around them are of low degree. I'm like, if you can tell over the time of me posting videos, right? This is why I post. You know, I post everything. I post when I am in not so good moods. I post when I used to be in. I mean, just to be totally honest, upset moods at times, right? And sometimes even posting impulsively, right? But like I've always said, that's my transparency. You know, people judge me for it when I don't care, right? But you are seeing the real, the real deal. You know what I'm saying? And you're also seeing, which is most beneficial to see, you're seeing me grow over time, right? I am not as explosive. I am not as emotional, right? You have watched me change over time, literally in front of your eyes, you know? And if you go back to if you watch the first video I ever posted and watch them all the way through, you can see the transformation. You can see the shifts. You can see the growth, right? That's the point, right? At least that's the point that I, am making and how I post in the transparency that I do, right? And that's to also let you know that I'm not perfect. Not perfect. None of us are. It's a growing and learning experience. That's what it is. The point is that you're witnessing the growth. You're witnessing the transformation, right? And some things that I probably would have done before, or in some ways I would have responded before, could have been taken as lightweight immature, maybe at times, 10-10 on the timer, or lightweight impulsive, right? Um, they can be taken out any all type of ways, right? I see the comments, I get the comments, and I don't care about those, right? It's the whole picture, right? It's the whole picture, right? And it's just proof of what God is doing in our lives, you know? It's proof that nothing stays the same, right? If you don't allow it to, right? If you don't allow it to. You have to give yourself to the change. You have to give yourself to the experience, the journey, right? And once you do that, it's not a smooth ride, not by not by far. It's not a smooth ride, but it's quite bumpy, if you ask me. Some twists and turns and some potholes you gotta avoid, and some hills you gotta trek up. But all in all, you make the journey, right? And the journey makes you, right? So, I digress. Back to what you are feeling, okay? Though a little bit of it, okay, I can say because from experience, right? And I've been experiencing the same things, okay? So a little bit of it, what you're feeling, maybe you, a little bit, right? In the corners of who you are and what you've been through, and depending on what stage you're at in the journey, a little piece of that is you, right? But mostly the overbearing and the intrusive emotions and the up and down roller coaster, that's not you. Okay, it's not you. So just know that. All right. And that's it. Yeah, that's it. Sorry, TV's loud in the background. So love you guys, beloved. All right. Yeah. I'll let y'all later. All right. Peace.